everyone. First on Fox tonight, police shootings under the microscope yet again in the wake of the Ferguson, Missouri outbreak of violence. And then last night, a Phoenix police officer opened fire on a man during a scuffle, killing him.
Police say the officer believed that man had a gun and the officer feared for his life, but it turns out that man was unarmed. Linda Williams here now with more on the investigation. Linda.
John and Carrie, Phoenix police say they are very aware of the scrutiny they're under in this shooting, especially in light of the events in Ferguson. So they gave a timeline today, a very detailed one, of how events unfolded last night. But the victims' friends are saying it did not have to end this way.
Phoenix police detailed the confrontation that led a 7-year veteran of the force to fatally shoot 34-year-old Remain Brisbane at this apartment complex Tuesday night. This young man says he was in the car with Brisbane and that they had just returned from McDonald's when the officer approached.
I didn't hear the police say nothing. I didn't hear the police say freeze. I didn't hear the police say anything of police nature. Like you hear police. I heard it afterwards, but I didn't hear it before.
Police say Brisbane ran and was not obeying any of the officer's commands to stop and show his hands. The officer in Brisbane struggled when they reached the front door of an apartment.
The officer has now got his hand grasped around the suspect's hand. It is in the suspect's pocket at this point, and he is trying to hold his hand in his pocket. The suspect is forcefully trying to remove his hand from his pocket, and ultimately the officer's grip breaks free. As soon as it does, he pulls out his weapon.
The 30-year-old officer fired twice, fatally wounding Brisbane.
This one went bad from the standpoint of how it ended, but the officer was doing exactly what we want him to do, and that is fight crime.
You couldn't handle the situation in a different way besides shooting him? You know, I find that a little far-fetched, hard to believe, but, you know, we stay in America. It's the police state. It's the war machine state. They killing all of us. So, it's just how it go.
Police say Brisbane had a pill bottle in his pocket containing oxycodone. They also say they found a gun and marijuana in his car. Now, the apartment he was running to belonged to his girlfriend. There were 2 very young children inside that apartment. They were unharmed. This investigation, of course, has a lot longer and much more time to go and investigation remaining. It remains open for Phoenix police. Still a lot of evidence to go through, as well as an autopsy. We, of course, will continue to follow it. I'm Linda Williams, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Linda.